Hello and welcome to the south coast of England. We're here at the Amex Stadium. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brighton and Hove Albion, and they face Brentford.
Well, thanks, Derek, as always. The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
McAllister, number 14, Adam Lallana, number 9, Neil Morpay, and number 11, Leandro Trossard.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, as you can see, the front two will mostly play together, but there will be times when they split, and that will then allow one of the midfield players to make a forward run between them. He will be a key player for them.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, in this formation, the wide centre-backs need to be good all-round players, both in possession and defensively. They have to defend the box and also get out into the wide areas to cover the wing-backs.
Thank you for attending today's game at the Amex Stadium. Enjoy the match.
And so the battle commences. Committed challenge. Well, no stopping him. Magnificent defending. Decent position. It did look on for them, but not to be. Adam Webster. Enoch Mwepu. Alexis McAllister. It's Dan Burn. Good tackle. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Ivan Toney. Here's Nørgaard. Now a decent position. Might really be able to trouble them here. Options in the middle. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Neil Morpay. Now in possession, Trossard. Cucurella. Alexis McAllister. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Giving the ball away. Ivan Toney. There to win it back. Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet. No problems for the keeper. Lallana. Neil Morpay. Enoch Mwepu. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Options in the centre. And ready to strike. Brilliantly blocked. Oh, magnificent reaction. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. And the emphasis is on creativity. Lallana. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. How about the cross? Uncomfortable in dealing with the ball played in. Good use of advantage by the referee. Sergi Canos. And moving the ball nicely. And continues his run. And after the cross, a tremendous block. What a shame, really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Ivan Toney. Didn't quite go to plan. And the keeper will happily collect that one. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And following the infringement, a caution.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Maupay. Trossard. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. They really look after the ball when they have it. And the attack looks promising. Useful looking ball. High quality defending. Jansson. Baptiste. Christian Nørgaard. Showing good defensive judgment. Enoch Mwepu. A super tackle and they've won possession. Mbeumo. He's in behind. And an attempt best forgotten, I think. Adam Webster. Extremely sloppy in possession. But attacking possibilities. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And pull back. A chance to whip it in. And he read it well. Christian Nørgaard. Now, will they be able to play it in behind the defence? The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Well, a disappointing free kick, a long way off target.
Well, no wonder he's looking a bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
Enoch Mwepu. McAllister. Mwepu. Well, that's not watertight defending. Trossard. That's how to dispossess your opponent. Now, potential danger. Into the advanced position. And now with Thompson. Sends it back.
Message for Jay Cheatham. Hello, Jay.
They've given it away.
Your birthday. Happy birthday, Jay, from all of your friends.
Jensen. Good-looking pass. Tony. And a fine tackle. An unforced error, you've got to say. Trossard. And it's a quality pass. Lallana. And the problem not completely solved. Trossard. Getting in there to take it away. Lallana. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Christian Nørgaard. On the ball, Jensen. Mbeumo. And now with Thompson. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Played into the box. That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
Playing it in. Well, I think it's fair to say the pressure from the defender put him off a bit.
Well, there it is. The visitors have completely dominated the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Neil Maupay. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? Must take the lead here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Lallana. And that's an important intervention. Giving the ball away. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. Well, it wasn't much of an advantage in the end, and he's retrospectively awarded the free kick. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Alexis McAllister. Lallana. Just looking for the right moment for that final pass. I just couldn't play that decisive ball. And they've won the ball back following that challenge. McAllister. On the ball, Cucurella. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Good movement. And failed to keep himself onside, unfortunately. Tony. And he's made headway. Surely. Well, fantastic reflex action from the goalkeeper. McAllister. Trossard. Enoch Mwepu. Neil Maupay. Committed challenge. Now what can they produce on the flank? Targets available. Cross comes in. Oh, chance missed. 0-0 it remains.
Well, chances don't come much better than that. What a miss that is.
Trossard. Lallana. McAllister. Not getting anxious when they have the ball. Trossard. And he read it well defensively. Tony. Mbeumo. Jensen. Christian Nørgaard.
Well, the stats confirm Brighton's control of the ball, but unless they find some inspiration from some...
Now, far from a smooth challenge. Now, will the referee produce a card? And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And he whips it in. Well, not the best clearance. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Strong but fair tackle. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. Slide rule pass. Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
Over it comes. Clears it away. Promising position, this. Sørensen. Jensen. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. McAllister. On the ball, Cucurella. This is looking threatening. And a chance to whip it in here. And he did what he had to do defensively. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And so the battle commences. He's in behind. Well, a disappointing free kick, a long way off target.
Well, no wonder he's looking a bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
That's a great stop.
Well, his reflexes are so good there. That's a fantastic stop.
I think it's fair to say the pressure from the defender put him off a bit. Targets available, cross comes in. And that is going to mean a caution. Well, not the best clearance. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right.
Oh, terrific save.
Well, you're absolutely right. That's a top-class save. Just look how he reacts.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Well, he's lost the ball. Ivan Toney. Baptiste. Plenty of options, but nothing comes of it. Cucurella. Now Lallana. Mwepu. Mopé. Enoch Mwepu. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Jensen. Baptiste. On the ball, Jensen. Mbeumo. Sergi Canos. Here's Nørgaard. On the offensive. Jansson. On the ball, Jensen. And can they make one of these passes count? Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. This looks promising. Will he play it in? Well, what can we say? Miles off target. Trossard. Well, spot on with that challenge. An unforced error, you've got to say. Mopé. On to Trossard. An effective challenge. Mbeumo. Ivan Toney. Couldn't keep the ball. Trossard. Neil Mopé. Alexis McAllister. And the flag does go up. Must have been tight. Mbeumo, well, there to intercept. Chance to run at them. Cucurella. Lallana. Lost possession. Good visualisation and execution. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Thompson with it. And space for the cross. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Enoch Mwepu. Trossard. Mwepu. Now in possession, Trossard. Strength and control, a big part of his game. Trossard. He's using his strength to good effect. A chance now with the corner.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Substitution time it is here. And over comes the corner. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. Well, a short corner here. Trossard. Oh, moving it nicely. Trossard. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Trossard. It might be on for them. Using his strength to hold on to the ball. Can he put them in front? Couldn't quite hang on. And he gobbles up the second chance. Disappointment for the keeper. No wonder he's asking questions of his defence.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Goal
1-0 then.
Number 9, Neil Maupay.
And snuffing out the danger. And now with Thompson. Well, since they have the ball, the referee playing advantage here. It looks promising. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Not to be in terms of the cross there. Goal kick coming up. On the offensive. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Tony. Could be troublesome. That's not a bad ball. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And it's a comfortable finish in the end, which is made to look so easy. It's a lovely goal.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Adam Webster. Richards on the ball. Trossard. Neil Maupay. now in possession, Trossard. And the quality of pass needs to be a bit better. Plenty of options. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Christian Nørgaard. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. An incisive pass. Not a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Nice and easy for the keeper. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Now can they counter clinically? Well, he'll be irked with himself. Ran into an offside position. Jensen. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Trossard. Maupay. Happy to pass the ball, but remaining patient. Well, showing good defensive judgment. I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Mwepu. Using his physical strength to shield it. McAllister. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. And quite simply wide of the target. "15 minutes left for play. Trossard. Neil Maupay. Well, that'll be a free kick. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? This looks promising. Here's Nørgaard. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Can they forge ahead? Well, it's a wild attempt. He needed something better. Offside, however.
Well, you're right. He didn't know it was going to be offside, and that was a shocking miss.
Promising attack, this. Tony. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. And he read it superbly. He's in control of the situation. Can he do it to take the lead? And getting across to stop it. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Over it comes. It didn't happen for them. Pascal Gross. And take it away. Can they get in behind them? Wissa has it. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. And the finish is clinical. Hitting it cleanly beyond the keeper, that's a good goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Cucurella. Alexis McAllister. Well, almost at full time, and this is not really what the home fans had in mind. Stuart, interested to get your thoughts as always.
Well, if they want to get something from this game, they need to start getting the ball into the box that little bit quicker and get players attacking the ball. Otherwise, this game will just slip away from them.
And the referee allowing advantage to accrue to them. Mopé. Just cutting off the supply. Could be a chance to break here. And players waiting in the centre. Opportunity! Oh, great save to keep them in it.
Well, that's a brilliant save, and it just gives them that little bit of hope now.
Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
Can someone get on the end of this? Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Jensen. Tony. High quality defending. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack.
Well, the fans are certainly playing their part here. Just listen to this noise.
Gross. On to Gross. McAllister. An alert piece of defending. Real chance. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you. Jensen. Tony. Happy to take on the shot. And a fine stop to turn the ball away. And a goal kick will be next. McAllister. It's Dan Burn. Trossard. Wants to attack from the wide areas. And still danger here. Oh, that might have sealed it for them.
Well, he has to make the keeper work there. That's a bad miss.
Richards on the ball. There could be consequences given that the yellow card was handed out to him earlier. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Jensen. Mbumo. And slipped through beautifully. Good pressure high up the pitch. Mopé. An effective challenge. Really a very poor ball. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Mopé. And the referee blows for a foul. Sergi Canos. And he's made headway. And taken away. Applying vigorous pressure. And it went sailing over the crossbar. Not a moment he'll want to remember. Enoch Mwepu. And there goes the final whistle. I'll tell you what, not the outcome fans of Brighton and Hove Albion had in mind this, a defeat. What did you make of it?
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between 2 very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that quickly.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.